I feel that an acquisition for Huda Beauty would be a tough thing for me. As I don't know if you guys know this about me, if you guys can tell, but as a person, I'm a rebel. So I don't like people telling me what to do. You know, I don't like having to have to listen to the rules and to have to abide by certain things. So I feel like that would just be a disaster for a conglomerate to come and acquire Huda Beauty. I feel like they would be like, oh, we're selling her as soon as we buy it. So actually, you know, a woman who I met not too long ago was talking to me about, you know, the opportunity for us as a brand to be, to go public. And they were like, oh, you know, you guys could go public. It could be so amazing. It could be great. And then they said something to me that really pissed me off. They were like, oh, all the women who support Huda Beauty, they can tell their husbands to go buy stock.
Oh, God.
I was immediately offended. I was so offended. And I was just like, wait, what? So we as women, we're trying to prove, we're fighting for equality on so many levels, but we are not actually playing with our own money. We're not doing those things. And for myself, that was actually the case. Like, I would actually go to my husband and tell him to do things. I would go to, like, you know, my financial advisor, and I would tell him to do things. And I would never do them myself. And I was like, wait a second, we're starting right here. I am going to become more financial literate. I mean, I have a finance degree, but I'm going to be a person who is, you know, trying to push women towards that too. So, I mean, I would love to go maybe the public route. I don't have a full plan, if I'm being honest.
I mean,
I don't know yet.
You're doing quite well so far. So I think whatever plan you're following is working really well for you.
Yeah, I would like to do something with my community. I definitely know that. Like, whatever we end up doing, I want it to be something that benefits my community.
Right. So on community, Huda Beauty is a family brand.
Yeah.
And you have a daughter now. We're almost out of time. So in closing, what are you teaching your daughter about success and what it's like to be a woman in charge?
You know, success, I think the thought of success is changing. You know, it used to be outward value, and now it's really become inward value. And so that's something that I'm trying to teach my daughter, how it really does come from, you know, certain levels of happiness and just being connected to yourself. I mean, I try to teach her those values, and, you know, she's a very highly in tune, highly emotionally intelligent child. She's incredible, but, you know, she goes through different periods where sometimes she's like, okay, I'm ready to take over. When are we changing the name? When are we changing it to Nor Beauty? Like, you don't know what you're doing, Mom. Let me take over. And then there are moments where she's like, you know, I just want to be a free spirit. So, you know, I think that I would like her to be a combination of all of those things. You know, to be like fully appreciating herself, understand when she is working hard, why she's working hard. So many of us, and I experienced this myself, I was working to prove outward value. I didn't feel good enough, and I wanted people to recognize that I was good enough, but I never accepted that myself. And so, you know, when I did all the work, there was a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of tears.
Yeah.
A lot of deep work. I actually feel like now I come from a place that's so much stronger, and I want her to have that too.
Well, that is really inspiring. Thank you so much, Huda.
Thank you.